What is up, guys, and welcome back to another reaction video. Now today we are reacting to Resident Evil 3 Remake Cinematic Trailer, or aka Reveal Trailer, which I am very excited about. I am a huge Resident Evil fan, and there's a lot of people that have been asking for Resident Evil 3 Remake, and I'm really excited for it, especially how Nemesis looks. Hopefully we get to see what he looks like. I've seen some pictures, and I've also seen bits and pieces of the trailer, so this is kind of spoiled for me. I love how Carlos actually looks like Miguel off of Tekken 7, which is really cool because I really do like Miguel and I need to get into him in Tekken 6. And before I start going off my head, let's continue. Well, let's begin.
I've never seen anything like it. I haven't been able to sleep this weekend.
You gotta stay strong. Don't give in to fear out there, right?
How did this happen?
Calm down, buddy. Calm down.
Send reinforcements. No! Wait! Hurry up! Help me!
This many people be infected.
This city is completely cut off, isolated.
Don't look at me like that, alright? I'm not infected. But right now it's got a hard-on for the only 2 stars left in town.
They don't need a bleeding heart like you getting in the way.
Star's office has to be in this direction.
It gets worse every night.
They don't want the world to know what they've done.
Oh, my head.
What's wrong with Umbrella? Get in!
I can't stop them all.
You gotta get out of there.
You guys are the ones who caused all of this.
No, wait. Oh, come on.
We've got to be dreaming.
Commitment, honesty, integrity, these are the core values that create the foundation for Umbrella Corps.
Now that was the Resident Evil 3 remake the cinematic trailer. Now, as you've seen Jill in a redesign, I think it looks fabulous. I think Jill looks amazing. Carlos, I never really got into Carlos, but now I think I definitely need to play as Carlos because of how freaking cool he looks. He looks like Miguel, and if you don't know Miguel, then holy crap, you're missing out and you don't know what I'm talking about. So please look up Tekken 7 Miguel, or go ahead and pick up a Tekken game around your house if you have Tekken, and find a character named Miguel and start playing as him. You'll see why Tekken called Miguel. Also, as you've seen at the end of the trailer, there's also Nemesis. And even in the beginning of the trailer, that was Nemesis. And you think that it was Mr. X, but in the fire scene, if you go back in the video, you can see tad bits of like the parts on his heart to protect it from it being damaged, which is a really cool idea, and I really do enjoy it. And this game, this game has a lot coming. It also has Project Resistance. If I do this. So, Resident Evil Resistance, or Project Resistance, is a asymmetrical 1v5, I think, or 1v6, to where there's one mastermind which controls all the zombies. It's basically like a card playing game, and then it is able to take the form of Mr. X, or I'm hoping of Nemesis. And then there are survivors that will have to go through the certain map, or any map, or the multiple types of maps, and get through to the exit. Kind of like last year, or Dead by Daylight, just Resident Evil with guns, not pallets, 2x4s, knives, grenades, health bars, health herbs, liquors, Mr. X's, Nemesises, all that good stuff. And also, as we've seen, we got a snad bit of the Nemesis remastered version of Nemesis. And I think the Nemesis remake looks absolutely fantastic. But one thing, it makes me kind of sad that they're not naming it Resident Evil Nemesis. But it is also really cool that they have sat and worked on a Resident Evil 3 remake, because they were probably working on it after they literally got done Resident Evil 2 remake. So they're probably doing it while they were doing Resident Evil 2 remake, just that Resident Evil 3 remake didn't have all the team. That Resident Evil 2 remake was done and published and the DLC was out of the way. Then Capcom, the Capcom Corps of Resident Evil 3 remake, were working on that, and then the little company in, I can't remember what place, was making Resident Evil Resistance. That's why they had the beta out, so that they could test it and see if they would put it on the game. And hopefully that game has more characters, more bosses you can play as, more zombie variety, more weapons as a survivor to pick up, more things to do, stuff like that. And I really enjoy it, and I really think that's awesome. And this is the multiplayer aspect of the game. And as you guys know, Resident Evil 2 Remake didn't have a multiplayer, while Resident Evil 3 Remake now does. But it's not Resident Evil 3 related. It is Resident Evil, but not Resident Evil 3 related. It is just by itself. But hopefully Nemesis does come to it, and we have the chance to command Nemesis and tell him what to do as the mastermind, which is awesome. Well, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, then tell me in the comments below if this video needs any work, touch-ups, or anything. And please give me some hints and tips on how to go ahead and make my channel grow, because currently we are 41 subscribers, and I'd really like to grow so that I can do even more things. I'm hoping that getting to 80 or 60 subs, we can start doing Twitch, or whenever I get my Nintendo Switch, you can start doing Twitch. I can start streaming MK11, Dead by Daylight, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 6. You know, people hate that game. I may get it for the Switch because I'm interested, since Rebel the 3rd, Paladins, Dauntless, Warframe, all those types of games for the Switch that I'd probably be able to get. And I hope you guys have a great day, and see you guys in the next one.